Hi, my name is Elliot Greer. Excited to be here.
It's getting to that time. The sun has lost its shine. Bathed in the pride a little too long. But life's won't finally, because I saw in my soul, you see. Turns out wealth can make you free, but you're always gold.
We are in Hotel Cafe in Los Angeles. I was going to say sunny Los Angeles, but it's been very gloomy the last few days. I've never really seen the sun in LA yet, and I feel like I'm in Scotland. I feel like I'm back home. But yeah, I'm playing a show tonight, and just really first time playing in LA really. So it's going to be fun.
Whoa. Tell me this is just a phase, and these intruders in my mind aren't here to stay.
I'd kind of transitioned out of like acting and stuff like that, and that was like kind of the awakening to kind of get back into like singer-songwriting. And so COVID, I sort of saw it as like when I was earning unemployment, I said to my girlfriend, I was like, I'm just going to see this as if like the government's paying me to write an album. So I was getting whatever I was getting, and I was in Florida at the time, and I took that moment. I thought, this is my chance to like really cement myself and try and like build an album. And I didn't have any money at all, and my girlfriend, she bought me like $100 microphone and like a very modest setup, and I think she was just like really tired of me like singing around the house. She was just like, just put these songs on YouTube or something like that. But anyway, I decided to make an entire album in my bathroom called Handcrafted. But yeah, Handcrafted is an album that really means a lot, because that truly was the start again that was the sort of pivotal moment to try and get me. It didn't really do well commercially, but it means so much, because that was truly the beginning. So.
More than gold.
Everything starts with just me and a guitar, and I think some things, like maybe I've overdone things in the past, maybe I've underdone things in the past. What I've realized is, I'm never fully satisfied. There'll be like, if it was up to me, I'd have 10 different versions of a song, just because I think I just love so many different styles of music, and I'm like, this could be a funk track, this could be the same song, this could be a soul, this could be jazz, so it's like it's trying to rein it in for me, and I think for myself, it's like I never really know what genre I am, and I think like for the longest time I used to see that as a negative thing. And I know I have influences, but I've never fully been able to put myself into a box, and I think that's just because I love music. I love so many different styles. So I don't know, all the productions and none of the productions, if that makes sense. I think that some people have said to me like, wow, it's really impressive that you can command an audience with just a guitar. And that's great. It never came from a place of like, it really came from necessity. I gigged in New York for many years, and I would be on like in between two bands. And in the beginning, I got swallowed up because it was like heavy drums, heavy guitars, and I would come on and people would like flip out their phones and they would just disengage. So I made it my sort of life goal to try and match the energy. It's obviously hard when you've not got drums, but I do everything I can. I just came off a tour with an artist with a full band, and I do feel like I, in my own way, kind of held my own just with a guitar. So it came out of a place of necessity, just trying to capture people's attention. So, and if there's a band in the future, great, but yeah, it's just again very, very open to many ideas, but not limited to, I need a band.
We were hiding in your Honda.
I Bought a Honda was an original song, and a lot of those other songs were like interpretations, like they were cover songs done my own way. So we toyed with Honda, because the sort of hook of the song is, I don't drive as much as I used to, but I bought a Honda to remind me of you. So I kind of thought, should it be just Honda? But I didn't want to get copywritten. I didn't want to get sued by Honda. So I thought I Bought a Honda feels a bit more. I thought of it as, if I saw that title, if I didn't know the song, which I wouldn't, I would be intrigued with, what is this song about? That was a project that I wanted to try and, like, we were trying different things musically with different people and just trying to experiment with the sound a little bit. And I wanted to put music out. A lot of my fans were saying, like, wait, why are you not putting things out? So that was just me in my bedroom. It was kind of very close to handcrafted. It was just me in my bedroom in New York. I made the track. Some of it was just me and a guitar. Some of it was like light production. But yeah, it was a fun little project that kind of came together. Like some of the songs was just like a one take record, and I was like, oh, it's good enough, and so it was it was a fun little project.
God, we both know you owe me a favor. I've been serving time, getting by on good behavior. Now the rope's fraying thin, the road's getting steep, the dogs are hungry, they're showing their teeth. It's all fun and games till one day it's not. You sell your memories to keep out the rot.
I think it's funny. I think like going back to like the genre thing. Like I feel like there's definitely touches of country, Americana, whatever you'd want to call it in my music. But I feel like I've never tried to. I mean, I'm from Scotland. I mean, and which is country in its own kind of way. But no, I'm not ever claiming to be a country star. So it's like I think it's like almost I'm the kind of alternative. If you don't like commercial pop country radio stuff, there might just be an alternative to that. And I think like I'm not going to be the guy talking about more of the sort of all American things. I kind of talk about drug addiction and Hondas, which is not an American car, and just kind of like observational things that come in through life. And I just tell stories about the sort of human connection and trying to find the good and the bad. And I'm obsessed. I'm a pretty boring guy, to be honest with you. So I'm obsessed with people who go through tragedy and who have addiction issues and who have broken relationships. So I'm very lucky that I don't actually deal with a lot of that, but a lot of people message me saying like, oh, if you must have had a really hard life. You've kind of you've obviously everything you've written about is very, very dark. So it's mostly just trying to I sort of look for cool stories and people who inspire me.
It's a convincing disguise. I'll casually change who I am to survive. Lost my truth somewhere in her lies. Got nothing but traumatized. Whoa! Tell me this is just a phase, and these intruders in my mind are here to stay. Whoa! Tell me that I'll be okay, and these delusions given time.
We worked with an amazing producer called Eddie Spear, and the next song that's coming out is a song called Intruders, and that talking about Bob Dylan. I actually wrote that song after listening to a lot of Bob Dylan, so maybe it's a poor man's attempt at a Dylan song, but that song talks about that song actually is quite close to me, and that talks about like a lot about anxiety and mental health issues, and it's just just growing up in New York in your 20s, it can definitely do a number on you, so that song's coming out very, very soon, and then rolling out to an EP with a few more tracks, and just a lot of music coming. And there's been a little bit of a delay on music, so now it's like full steam ahead. So I'm just really excited to get these songs out.
Because I saw in my soul, you see, turns out wealth can make you free, but you're always gold. More than gold to me.
The EP for now is done. Just sitting on a bunch of new songs, just ready to kind of get rolling again. But the whole thing's kind of squared away as much as it can be. There's always things to tweak, but you just got to realize it's never finished. You just leave it alone. But it's ready to rock, and I'm just excited to get the response. Yeah, it's Elliot Greer official, basically on all platforms, and on Spotify and DSPs. It's just Elliot Greer. Hi, my name is Elliot Greer, and you've just been buzzed.
The sun has lost its shine. Baby,